Okay, so this is the ninth episode. So based on yesterday's feedback and stuff, we did the face and things like this really, and some of you guys have actually submitted your WIP, which is good. We have about 9 of you guys today, so you're left with about 1/3 of the class who haven't submit anything yet. So once you are done, quickly go and submit into the link that was sent earlier in your WhatsApp group, so that we can do a review, see your current progress, how is it going, what are your difficulty, and then we can move on to the next stage, okay, which is modeling the head. So the head wise, you guys already know we are doing a bit slower because of the review and stuff. So next week we'll continue with doing the head, actually tomorrow also lah. Now as I'm going through your review for today, when I come to your model, right, you can actually put it in the comment section. What do you find difficult when you're modeling? Alright, so when I'm doing your model, I can actually take a look at what are your comments, and I can actually answer you at the same time. Clear? Okay, so hopefully again this video we don't have any sound lag, unlike the past video that we have been doing. So before I continue, I just want to check your attendance for today. Okay, while waiting for it to load, I just want to remind you guys, please go and update your portfolio. This morning I went to click, some of your portfolio have not been updated yet. So spend the time today especially to go and just upload all your latest work, your best work as much as possible. Okay, quite a few of you guys are not in yet. Akil, Fatullah, again, I called you yesterday but you never pick up. Yani, Christina, Ryan, Sherilyn, Andrea, and this is Aaron. Okay, this is Miss San Kailing. She just came back from her studies overseas, so she's actually one of our lecturers here. So she'll be sitting in some of our lesson in the future. Okay, let's get back to our lesson. So I believe this is Andrea's model. Okay, so if Andrea, if you are in the video itself, please leave some feedback, your own questions if you have any. Otherwise, if your turn is over, then that's it. I won't be entertaining your questions for this model. Okay, I think right now, off the bat, you are still starting off with blocking. It's a good start, I would say. The proportion of your character is there. So you will want to push yourself further by getting the shape from the side view to be less straight. Okay, because now from the front view you can see you have quite a lot of shapes going in and out and stuff, right? A lot of curve going around, which is good, but your side view is flat. Okay, so your next stage of blocking is really to go in to manipulate some of the vertices. Okay, start low, which is good. Okay, when it's not enough edge loop, then you will add. Okay, I noticed you have also actually combined the arms together already, which is fine. I will prefer to actually do the arms up. Okay, so why I prefer to do that is you notice your lines are like zigzag, and a lot of the time when our models are like diagonal, it's hard to model them straight. It's hard to do things like that. It's possible, but it's just more time consuming to do. So in the long run, I will suggest, if can, some of you just rotate the arm back to the straight position. Okay. So I selected your faces here. I did a quick selection. Select the whole segment, right? Want to control and remove the unwanted one, just delete. Same for the inside. I'm pretty sure inside you will have faces as well. Okay, so you can actually use this method to select the faces from the inside. Okay, so some of the other ways, the next stage, I'm pretty sure you can catch them from the video itself. So I'm just going to do a little bit more and then I will move on to the next person already. Yeah? So for Andrea, I think you're doing well. It's a little bit slow, yes, but then again, you can pretty much catch up if you just spend some time, focus, get your head together, don't stress things out. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can do it well. Oh, slow and steady is fine. Huh? Okay, so since we have already combined them together, why not just merge them together? Got a feeling Andrea is sleeping. Is it? If you're not, comment in the comment section. Okay, so something like that. That's how you can easily combine the arms together. So the leg is kind of the same thing. I won't be repeating them. The feet here, I think is still okay, not that bad. We want to maybe flatten out the sole. So meaning to say like this whole area here, flatten it. And you want to make sure that your character is again on the floor. Okay. So you don't want him to be floating. Alright, so let's move on to the next one. Akil. Okay, you have quite a lot of weird stuff here. This could be your image plane, I guess. It's fine, you don't need them. Okay, same thing here. You got to move your character up. Oh, delete this one first. I'll combine all of this. Okay, move it up. Oops. Okay, we have to move it up because this is the floor. So you don't want your character to be cutting into the floor itself, so you got to move it up. Blocking wise, I think it's still okay. A bit bulky from the side, very muscular looking. You can make him a bit more slimmer. Okay, so if your body count, when you start to increase your body count, you find that it's harder to shape the character. Okay, so with this amount right now, I think it's still good. You can just go ahead and push things in a little bit more. Okay, so this range of vertices, the reason why I'm pushing it in is so that your figure will be a bit more curvy from the front. Otherwise, it looks very blocky. Okay. Okay, so here you have we are starting to combine them. So the arms I already shared how to do it on Andrea's model. Now maybe for you, I will use the leg to share with everyone. Okay, we have done this before in the previous video. Okay, so in case maybe you haven't watched the area yet or it's a bit too far away to watch, we do it here. Okay, so these two edges, you can just bridge it. Okay, whereas these two here, we have to extrude and move. Okay, then we can use things like vertices to merge them together. to the front view. Okay, the camera is kind of blocking us, so we hide the camera. So you want to double check at the same time, all the vertices at the center should be aligned to the grid. Okay. Okay, now you realize your proportion also a bit weird. The body, the torso area is too long, so we will have to kind of shorten it. It might be easier if I remove these two edge loop and then I shorten it. Okay, maybe I can lengthen the legs a little bit more. Okay, something like that. The edge loop that I removed can be added back later on, is fine. Okay, if you really need to have it at the moment. Okay, so I'll say it's a good start, Akil. Need to speed up. Okay, you have more time this time around. So unless you have some computer issue, let me know. Otherwise, you have to speed up your process here. Okay. Mr. Damer. Okay, not bad, not bad. Okay, that's good. Let me delete history first. Okay, good. We'll work on the head soon. First thing that I think that is good is that at least proportion wise, there isn't much things to worry about. He's a very slim looking, very skinny guy, which is okay, which is good. But there are some areas in terms of anatomy wise, aesthetic lah. Okay, we will try to improve on this, which I will show you how. Topology wise also, right now, because you went in to add in quite a lot already to kind of like balance out the polygons and stuff, I will use maybe a bit of time to do a little bit of cleanup for you as well. Okay, the feet, we will definitely spend some time in maybe the next few video. Then we will spend more time on focus on the leg itself, because some of you might be doing shoe, some of you guys might be doing slippers and stuff. Okay. So in terms of just working on the body first, you guys have to remember that from the front view or the 3/4 view, right, we got to see a little bit of the back. Okay, so your front, your chest, okay, or either your back, one of them have to be bigger or smaller. So your chest have to be either smaller, okay, or your back have to be bigger. But you want him to be a bit slim, right? So you have to balance things out. Okay, your front tummy area or your rib area here, from the top view is a bit too boxy already, this section here. So when I rotate to the front, same thing, you'll find it's very flat. Okay, so we're going to kind of bring in the vertices to curve it. Yeah, I also realized that your front portion of the the tummy area is a bit wider compared to the back section here. So if I push it in this way, it looks like the guy becomes very skinny. So I have to kind of widen up. Okay, this edge loop, I will remove it. Might be causing a bit of unpleasant edges around here, which we don't need. When you go into hard mode, you realize your lines are going like zigzag around here. So animation wise will be quite painful, not very smooth. So we have to kind of ease things out. So using the edge slide constraint, just have to spread them out a little bit more, straighten them. Same for this. This one maybe is easier now. Let's try. I remove it and I add it back. Yeah, the lines is straighter. So this is one trick for me to kind of have a cleaner line, rather than scaling it down and readjusting it again. So same thing here, you have one line that is kind of like zigzag. You can actually fix it easily. Either we move this down. Okay, yeah, fix the problem already. So some areas you rotate your model, look around here. Okay, you notice suddenly there is one bump coming up. I'm not too sure if that's what you want. So for me, I won't want that. That looks like my bone has been distorted. So let's realign there. Maybe again, same thing here, I will remove certain edge loop so that it will be straighter. It's easier to straighten it once I remove it. Let's move on to other places. So just some minor tweaks here and there. I think overall quite good. The butt may be too sharp. Okay, what else do we have to watch out for? Arms is fine. Okay, maybe they're trying to emphasize a little bit more on the bicep area, so I think it's still okay, but um, when it comes to bending the arm, this edge is going to give you a lot of problem. You won't be able to bend the arm properly. So I strongly suggest you straighten them as well. Important to have like um, at least three, okay, three loops of faces that is straight. It doesn't mean to be super straight or whatever, but at least if it's straighter, your motion is cleaner. Okay, so overall, good job. You can try to play around with different shapes if you want to. Like if now he's a very slim looking guy, if you want to make him a bit more bulkier, more meatier, or the shorter type, you go and play around and see which one looks more appealing to you. Otherwise, I think this is good enough really. Mm, you can also go in to maybe clean up some of the edges, like making them a bit straighter, don't make it look too zigzag. Um, example, the elbows, especially the joints area lah. Oh, and you can move on to the head, which you already did. Um, work on some of the features, uh, features like the eyes and the nose. You can start to put them in. Then as we go along, okay, we will improve on the model. Okay, next one after Damon is 5. Oh, 5, your character, the arms is like Naruto one. Hey, and how come got animation? You accidentally set a keyframe into one of your model, so you have to delete away your keyframe. Okay, just go into your timeline, right click, okay, and delete away the keyframe. So you are using a very different approach. It's not wrong, okay. Cylinder, box, spear, that kind of stuff to do a blocky character. But I suggest you want to keep your subdivision of the model consistent. So if you use like maybe 8 subdivision around this cylinder, you want to keep like 8 subdivision or 6 subdivision around there on this spear. So this now have 20, it's way too much already. You'll find it very difficult to merge the spear and the arms together. So and in fact, to be honest, this whole arm can be one cylinder. So you don't have to so troublesome and duplicate them and stuff. I think you're trying to go for a bit more chubby looking cute type. The arms are ready, don't spread out way to the back, just rotate it back. Okay, bring to the front. Nothing much to say at this moment. I think you can just continue as per normal. Just like I said about this one, bring down the subdivision, then you can start to merge them, refine the shape more. You are doing more like those toy figure kind of chubby looking, cute looking. You are not in symmetry mode, as in not in the duplicate special. So when you work with symmetry, you have to turn on the symmetry using the modeling toolkit. Use the symmetry here to help you. Not too sure why it's not working, but anyway. If not, just delete the model into half, might be even faster. Okay, move on to the next one. Okay, Fight got to be a bit faster. Okay, good that you have already reached this stage. Shape-wise is still okay. So just move on to cleaning up your topology around the waist section. So waist section, butt section, crowd section, the front area here needs more time to refine them. The hand right now is not there yet, so please work on the hand. So same thing for Michiko. Okay, you can do quite fast one. Use the time and focus, get things done. Okay, again, unless your computer got issue, if not, you should be able to do it. Okay, top view, same thing. I keep saying to quite a lot of people already. Okay, this area here we can kind of make it a bit more rounded. The shin area is a bit too flat. Shin is usually a bit more curvy and sharp, so it shouldn't be flattened. Okay, otherwise I think it's can be improved just by putting in more effort, speed up your process. You can do better than what we are looking at here right now. Recover while your file keep crashing. And okay, not bad, good. Okay, the thumb can remove some of the edge loop. Because again, the thumb only have one joint over here, and then the other joint is actually connected to your palm already. So right now it's like you have quite a lot of edge loop around here. It's like got two knuckles going on, so you can actually remove them. Okay, so work hard on this area. Give yourself some time. I think you can get it done already. We already have the video for that, so you might want to watch it. And then the turntable for the whole hand, you can use that to copy the topology. Okay, so very good. I like the hand. Keep having some problems. You look at the file, can tell that it's recovery 5, so maybe you've been crashing the file quite often. So take it slow. Okay, keep saving your file. Do you have anything here? So full body. Okay, good. Okay, very good. Without looking at the topo, I think, yeah, the butt got some problem, but overall, I think it's quite a nice model as well. Very well defined. The model is a bit floating, so bring it back to the ground. Topology wise, very clean, which is good. Some minor areas later on, I'm pretty sure you can fix it. Work on the butt first, then later on reconnect these vertices to maybe somewhere to the butt. So I like this topology here that you done here around the neck section. Okay, very nice. Because when you do your t-shirt, you will most probably want to reuse this body to do your t-shirt. Okay, so I just maybe give you guys an example. Duplicate this model. Okay, I scale this model up. Maybe I can scale this even bigger. Okay. And, maybe I'll change the color of this model as well. Let's give it a red t-shirt. Okay, and I'm going to delete away some body parts. So working with symmetry right now. Now it looks like he's wearing a swimsuit. Delete. So kind of have a skin tight t-shirt right now. So very easily, if your topo is very clean, you find that your modeling of the clothes and stuff is going to be easier. Again, simply just extrude, move things up. Okay, make the clothes a little bit more baggy and airy. Don't make it look too skin tight. The red is making my eyes very painful. So this area here, you can easily make it into a collar, t-shirt collar. Okay, so something like that, not a difficult things to do. Back to your body. Yeah, nothing much for me to talk about actually. So it's a very nice model, a very good effort, even though you keep crashing and stuff. So maybe you want to share with your classmates when you have the time, how even though it's crashing, how do you manage to do until this stage? Okay, so very good. One of the impressive model that I see so far. Shape wise is nice. Yeah, very well defined. Okay, keep it up. Okay. Roshan. Not bad as well. Good try. Hand is good. Okay, just some minor issue around the hand, but it's forgivable. Now it's really more about working on the shape. So can forego about looking from the front view, the image plane already. So what we want to look at now is really more of the 3D model. So again, from the front view, you will notice your front and your back view looks entirely the same. So look at the shape here and the shape here is exactly the same. So you want to play with, again, the chest being smaller, kind of stuff. So let's do that. At the same time, your model is off the center. You need to bring it back to the center. Okay, so please do that before you resubmit for the next review. Oops. Just a bit more bulk at the front. Not a bad model, to be honest. Roshan is a good job here as well. Hand might be a bit too long. If I were to rotate the hand down, okay, how I usually visualize whether the hand is long or not. Maybe this would be easier. I create a cylinder, scale it up, rotate 90 degrees. Okay, let's put this at the center of our model, somewhere around the neck area, right? So around the chest area, sorry. Let's scale this up. If I bring it over the shoulder, okay, so what I want you to see is the tip of your finger, okay, moving around the cylinder. So if I were to bring it down, you see that it's kind of like touching the below the knee already. So it's a bit too long. What we want to do is maybe we want it to be somewhere around here. Okay. So this whole section here we can bring down. Okay, but not too much. I think if this is too much, yeah, the arm will be too short. So use the curve to check where is it touching. Okay, otherwise nothing much to talk about as well. So just remember, bring your model back to the center grid. This is a very unforgivable mistake if you submit your file for the final marking. So even if you got to work, even if it's a normal review, right, for your boss to take a look at your model, you don't want to have this kind of mistake for them to catch you up. So it's like the first thing you want to do in 3D modeling is start off at the center and avoid going off grid. So model wise is okay. For you also the same thing. You need time to refine them, but you are doing well. Okay, so good, keep it up. No question. Waving. This looks very familiar, very similar to Zhongwei pattern somehow. Oh, I don't know which one to see first. Let's see the hand. Okay. Okay, your fingers proportion is a bit off, and why I say that is because the placement of your knuckles. Okay, so for that I have to kind of bring this over to Photoshop. You didn't update the file. It's okay. Just take whatever you have then I just share. Is it okay? Yeah, but anyway, it's a good time for me to share this proportion for a finger as well. So let's just take this finger here. Okay, and then we got the, let's divide this into different section. Okay, so this is your knuckles. Right, for your model, I think it's the other way around. Each one of them is very proportionate. It shouldn't be the case. So that is like, this is the shortest, this is the second longest, and then this is like the kind of like the longest. Yeah, so just take note of that, the placement of your knuckles. The fingertip is also way too sharp. Okay, I'm exaggerating a little bit more. So you want to like widen up the edges there, so it's a bit more curvy. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Was I using 8? I think I was using 8, right? Yeah, I was using 8 because I remember I have a center line here as well. It's not that crucial, but for me, I have that the edge here is there's a purpose for it, because later when you do unwrapping of the model, I will just select this edge that I just selected on the screen, and that's where I will cut the UV, and I can easily move out the hand into two separate UV, so that's why I started off with it. But if you prefer to stick to this, it's not wrong as well. You can just stick to this. You just have to, you will find that you have to select either the top edges or the bottom edges for unwrapping. You have to keep doing this, which is a bit more of a hassle, so you decide. Otherwise, let's move on. Pre-modern, I don't know which one to look at. All looks very similar to me. Okay, I think this one here looks more accurate proportionately. Like all the shoulders and stuff looks a bit off, but this one looks better. So we will focus on that. Move it up the ground. Okay, if I don't look at the topo first, the model very flat. So you need to bring back some of the mess. Yeah, the model is not symmetrical again. Wow, your front view is not your front view. Your front view is your side view. Another fatal cause confusion type. Oops, that's the wrong thing. X, Y, Z, this one should be prior. Okay. So add some volume. There's a rib cage for everyone. So your rib cage is currently missing. So you need to click back. Let's push it up. Okay, and once you push it up, then we can actually do more things to the rest of the body. Your model is too skinny already. So they are like missing out a lot of meat, or not say meat but like missing out a lot of muscles. So we have to kind of blow up some of the model. I'm not used to the. I want to go front view then become a side view. Something goes wrong here. Don't know what happened. Okay, but this is not a very difficult thing to do. Just delete everything and bridge it up. Done. There's this line going zigzag. Is it because of this? Oh wait, because you got all these weird vertices that you never remove. Okay, when you have edges, you need to press Control Backspace or Control Delete to remove the vertices as well. Okay, you have quite a lot of vertices here. That's why you find it very difficult to bridge it back to your arm. So you will need to merge some of them together first beforehand. Otherwise, wow, it's like almost impossible. Okay, so for example, maybe we can we merge? Okay, the bottom part might be a bit more tricky because there's a certain flow that we want. So let's try, huh? Okay, select the wrong one. Okay, something like that. We need to add one more in the middle, but your lines, some of the lines are way too long already, so a bit more troublesome to fix them. So I have to push them back to where they belong to. Then I can add one more each loop across. Okay, here missing. Okay, let's see what else. How many edge loop do we have now? Select all these. 14. 14 is still quite a lot. Okay. 14, 13, 13, 12. Okay, 4 more to go. 10. Okay, you just stick with 10 first. I think the 10 is quite essential here. So we are bridging them one at a time. So we'll come back to working on this later on. Actually, we can maybe put this here. Yeah, this is a bit more natural. Okay, what else? This area is a bit too sunken in. There's a bit of muscle there, so you got to push it up. Okay, your pectoral muscle is there. So so otherwise, actually, most of your model is a bit more flat looking. You need to make it a bit more meaty, more, not say rounded or anything, but at least the mass, like what you say, you already added the mass to the current one. Yeah, you need to have a bit more of the mass going in. Yeah, too flat already. So take note of that. Okay, next one. Okay, 方平. Character 4. So far so good. No voice lag or anything. So I guess the issue earlier on was because I have my laptop on as well. Was using the laptop to look at the comments, but I think we don't need the laptop now. Wow, so many landed. Okay, fountain. Fountain, I know it's difficult to model. Okay, you've been doing extremely well for what you can do already. So what you have done here, I would say in terms of the shape wise, okay, I don't know at topo first, so our silhouette and stuff. Okay, more or less you got it. What you're missing is like the legs. Alright. You want to take note the front, these edges here, right? Okay, that I selected for you to see. These are like the center of the body, correct? So all these edges or vertices that are center of the body, right? You want to straighten them. You want to make sure that it's really straight. You don't want them to be like curvy and stuff, because if it's curvy and stuff, you cannot do the duplicate special to the other side properly. So you need to straighten it. And then you can do the duplicate special lah. And the thing that I've been repeating to the rest of the other students, your grid, you see this darker line, this is your center. This darker line is the center of your Maya file. So you want to make sure that they are at the center as well. And make sure they are off above the ground. Okay. So front view, I think is fine. Back view looks like is okay as well. What you want to look out for is really like, let's say I remove this line. I keep it simple. I remove certain lines so that it's easier for me to shape the model. Oops, not this image plane. What we want is to really observe more pictures about the body, and then shape it up. This is going to be tough for you, because it's not like boxes, hard surface model. They are organic model, so we just try. So what I'm doing here for you, Fang Ting, is that I'm removing some of the unnecessary lines. Because you got a lot of vertices going around. need to remove some of your edge loop. It's a bit too many and a bit luan. Okay. Okay, so I don't really want the polygons to go all the way to the top, the back especially. I need to find a way to clean up the topo here. The shape is way too tedious to even work with right now. Let's remove as many as possible. Let's redo. Redo might be faster. So this part is here. Okay, so this part I usually extrude out here to here is bridge. Here is extrude. Extrude. Front view. Component. Bridge. Okay, this is correct. Okay, this is correct finally. Okay, so now that we, wow, this is very troublesome to do. it's almost close to like redoing the whole thing by deleting everything and then just build everything up again. Something your mesh, you are adding in a lot of edge loop unnecessarily, and it's not helping you to create any shapes. The leg area here is already giving me quite a bit of problem because of the number of edge loop going across. Because the more edge loop you have, sometimes a bit confusing to know which one to delete, which one to move, you see. So you will want to reduce, keep it simple. The lesser the better, think of it that way. So one way you can do, just go into alternate edge loop. Actually, we talked about this before when you are modeling your environment. You go in and just remove them. See, the arm still looks very good without so many edges. I'm pretty sure you add the time, but it's also very confusing. So please avoid adding too many. Because if you start to add a lot, even when you pass to a teacher like we want to help you fix, right? The first thing we need to do is to remove all the edges, and it's very painful to do that. Very painful for somebody else to have to clean up the mesh for you. So I rather you do it less, then when there's problem we see, we will help you add. It's still not so difficult, okay, but you need to maintain that habit of keeping your body count low. Don't just add in edge loop, just because you want to move and get one certain shape, you add one edge loop. No, don't do that. Okay, keep it low as possible. Okay, so like even here, if you're doing the palm, straight away I'm a bit scared already, because you got so many edges here. I don't know for what, so you can actually remove them. Don't have so many edges. Okay, keep it simple. The finger is fine, you are just starting it out, so it's fine. So that's about it for Fang Ting. Okay, your legs right now a bit short, haven't finished building yet, so for Fang Ting, you are need a lot of time, slowly grind and get the things out. So hopefully at home you have a lot of time to work on the model, okay, on top of all your other assignments. Okay, anybody else? Is Fang Ting the last one? Okay, cool. So we kind of finish up all the 9 model already. Any questions you all want to ask? Fatullah, Yani, Ryan, Sherilyn, Andrea, not present. Okay, if no question, then I will end the video here. The remaining students who haven't submitted your file, please submit ASAP so that we can do a last review. Otherwise, I will just move on to doing the faces. Alright. Tomorrow we'll continue with the faces. We'll start to do maybe a bit of the features. Start off with the eyes, the nose, or the mouth. I will decide tomorrow. Okay, so if there's no questions, if yes, put it in the MS team. I will try to answer as much as possible. If not,